They call me Trevor, the miracle child. You see, my mother was told that she would be unable to have any children, and this was very devastating to her. She wanted me in the worst way. She wanted a child, but it all seemed futile. And just when all hope seemed lost, I showed up on the radar. My mother's pregnancy was not an easy one. She was in labor with me for 3 days. When I came out, the doctors grabbed me, they looked at me, they shook their heads. They said my parents were lucky to have me in the first place. I'd be it. I'd be an only child. And when I was born, my parents, they weren't married yet. Their successful careers, they were not on the bargaining table. It would take me to make it all legal. A year later, after my miracle birth, my parents finally tied the knot. My father carried me down the aisle as I cried throughout the whole ceremony. And then from there, from plays, zoos, parks, birthday parties, vacations, my favorite toys, my room, I had my parents' constant protection and admiration. They never got past how precious I was. And to make things worse, one day in the park, I was there in the baby carriage, and my mom, she turned her back to see some girl who fell off a park swing. During that time, somebody came and snatched me from my crib. When she turned back, she saw that I was gone. She panicked. She looked for me in every direction. Eventually, the cops got involved. And an hour later, thank God, they found me. It turned out the lady that kidnapped me was a distraught mother who she lost her child in an accident. She thought that I could take away her agony. From there, I grew up in an apartment in New York where a lot of successful couples live. But successful couples don't make it a habit of having too many children, so my playmates tend to be made of stuffing or something to put batteries into, or my loving parents who insisted on playing major roles in my fantasies. Come on, Daddy, let's play. Come on, son.
You are go for mission launch, Eagle 1. Switching to internal power.
Switching to internal power.
All systems show green, Eagle 1.
Roger that, mission control.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Line is running.
3, 2, 1.
Blast off! The first mission to the moon of Jupiter!
We have cleared the tower. Hello, Houston!
Alright, come on, Harry. We gotta go. It's late.
No, do not abort! Mission control!
It's late, and your boss does not like late.
Houston, we have a problem!
Come on, sports, slash downtime.
No, the ambulance are waiting for us!
Well, the ambulance are going to have to wait till all the planets are all lined up again.
No, the ambulance are waiting for us! They're dying! We're their only hope! They're waiting on us!
Okay. Later, bud.
Miss Candlewood's in the den. Leave her alone, alright? She's watching her blues. Or her 21 Jump Street.
Miss Kendall was always in the bed watching TV.
Just leave her alone. Do your homework.
What about Billy?
What about him? You see him at school.
No one ever comes over.
Listen, tomorrow we'll go to the Science Museum.
Why can't Billy come over?
Well, son, if we meet his mother and everything is kosher.
I said he's not coming over.
Whoa, I don't see the problem here.
You know what? Let's not do this right now. We gotta go. Miss Candlewood, we're leaving.
Taxi! Oh, damn it, we missed one. Listen, I don't understand the problem with having company over. Okay? You obsess about controlling him. Listen, I know we've talked about this before, but you gotta let go sometimes.
Let's not do this right now.
No, we never do this.
It makes it better on all of us.
No, on you.
Will you not do that to me, please? Listen. We agreed on this, all right? You had your schedule, I had mine. And you gave it to me to handle.
No, he's a kid, not a damn project.
Will you not do this? All right.
Taxi!
He saw us, he's coming. It's just the way I feel. It's safe. I mean, think about it. Here in the big city, all the things that can happen to him.
You're all right. All I'm that your fear is out of control. Damn it, it's unwarranted.
Just leave it alone, not now.
It doesn't make it right. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
I was alone a lot. Even when Mrs. Candlewood here. Mrs. Candlewood!
I'm watching 21 Jump Street.
Yes?
Are you dying?
Yes!
There's ice cream in the fridge.
You hear that? There's ice cream in the fridge. There's the stuff I hate. Sherbet. You're new around here, aren't you? Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to run you by the guys, but I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions. Is that okay? Is that all right? Good, good. All right. Do you have any references? You gotta have references. Otherwise, you could be anybody. All right. I'll run you by the general. Oh, she's a tough nut to crack. Down, 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 everybody down! Hold the line! There's so many of them, oh my God, they're all over the place! Oh, that got me, oh, I'm dead! Oh, she's gonna be pissed.
Have they got by the perimeter of it? Did they? Are you dead?
Yes!
Child, you need to get out more. This place is more deadly than a dark alley in Harlem. And take them with you.
They can't leave here.
They're fake. They come out of this loony brain of yours. They go where you go.
They die if they leave here.
Then leave them. Have you been telling your parents we've been talking?
No.
She finds out it's my job.
I know.
What you been thinking?
Well, I'm thinking that my mom watches the news a lot. And she heard about the kid who got killed on 9th Avenue. She thinks the same thing could happen to me. So she's always watching me. But she can't watch me if I go out on my own.
That's horseshit. You know it.
She can hear you swearing.
She ain't gonna hear. You ain't gonna say. She's psycho wacko.
Don't say that.
She's gonna drown you in fear. Do you hear me?
Just stop it.
You better hear me.
At the door.
Remember what I said.
Just leave me alone.
You want some ice cream?
No, I hate sherbet.
Trevor, open the door. It's Mommy. I forgot my keys and I have to get something we forgot for Daddy. You're all right. You look upset.
I'm fine.
Hi. Miss Candlewood, I'm leaving.
She heard you.
Miss Candlewood.
Yes, Miss Hanson.
Everything all right here?
Yes, fine. It's fine.
Trevor looks scared. You mind sitting with him for a while?
He'll be okay. Trevor, come with me. Come and watch Cheers with me.
And then there were the others. The others that constituted my company. You see, we're social creatures. If we don't have any friends, we simply make them up. Loneliness is not an option. So, the more restricted I was, the more friends populated my room. It was a natural reaction. It got me through my preteen years. And now that I'm, well, 15 and much more mature, I have much more of them than ever.
So, am I a bad mother?
Oh, you're not a bad mother.
What does that mean?
You know what that means. We have to we have to hack through this again?
You always say the same thing about me.
Because things don't change with you!
I can't help it!
Yes, you can!
Stop saying that!
Stop telling yourself that! I'm leaving. I'm going to the Fremont School.
Your father is crazy!
He wants me to get better!
You know what? All I'm doing is just trying to protect you!
No. You're trying to control me. I'm leaving!
Well, fine! Leave then! Leave! See what happens!
Nothing's going to happen!
Trevor!
I'm leaving!
Leave!
Leaving!
Leave!
I can't. I can't!
Who are you talking to?
No one? You see? When someone says no to me, I make up the same person who says yes. I was a prisoner in my own home. There were no jail bars, but they might as well have been. I had no friends. I played by myself. My mother, she would take me to school, pick me up, take me back home. She was afraid of what could happen to me. But what happened to me was her. Mother, I'm leaving.
And going where?
To Dad's.
It's not Tuesday or Thursday.
Yeah, it's Monday, but I'm doing a lot of thinking. Yesterday, I made it halfway around the block by myself.
You did what?
Yeah, and today I'm planning to make it the rest of the way. That'll be halfway to Dad's.
What are you telling me?
What I told you hundreds of times already.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have, right in your face.
What are you talking about?
I practiced this moment thousands of times. I nailed you. I'm leaving.
What are you talking about?
Me
No,
and my
you're
friends
not.
agree. They agree. I should leave.
Why? Are you? What friends are you talking about?
The ones that you brought home.
You can't leave. You hear me? You can't leave. You have no idea.
My father put me to Fremont School. It was a school that specialized in special cases, and mine being one of the more special. I had agoraphobia, accompanied by a few thousand panic attacks. We got an apartment right next to the school, so I can make a mad dash in the morning and into my classes. But that was only the beginning. After that, about a year later, I more or less strolled right along 38th Avenue. As long as my hands were touching the building, I was fine. And I just got better after that. My grades were top of the class. I was considered somewhat of a genius. I accompanied that to all the role-playing I did with my childhood buddies. After that, I only saw my mother when the law said I should. Father got custody of me after the divorce, and the powers that be sat down for a few minutes with my mother and had a little chat. She's still mostly with her sister. Well, after that, I graduated second in my class. It was this bipolar kleptomaniac who got 1 point of a grade better than me, and she probably stole it. And after that, I got a full scholarship to Brown University. From there, I majored in engineering. After that, I didn't need my childhood buddies no more. I had enough screwy people in my life. So I didn't need imaginary ones. That's when I met Sarah. The first day of class, she sat 4 chairs away from me. The second day of class, she sat 3 chairs away from me. She was next to me by the end of the week. Trevor. So, what are you doing in engineering class?
That's sexist.
Sorry, I'm a little bit awkward in public.
That's a relief. I thought you were normal.
You don't like normal people?
Don't know any.
What are you doing for dinner?
Eating?
It's funny, so am I. Me and Sarah, we like movies. I like the movies in color, and she liked the black and white movies, so we settled on The Wizard of Oz. From there, we got married right after college. We started having a family too. We had a little baby boy, Trevor Jr., little girl, Rebecca. From there, we moved out of the city because I didn't need the buildings to lean on anymore. Well, that's what Sarah told me. And then from there, I got a job at the HP Putnam engineering firm. I rose up to the ranks really quickly. They liked my out-of-the-box thinking. I just didn't tell them that I was, raised in the box. After that, Sarah also did very well for herself. She got a job at an insurance company. And then from there, I went everywhere because I could. Hey, baby. Yeah, I'm just here at home, chilling. Yep. I don't know what's in the fridge. You should know better than I do. Oh, sorry, yeah, that was sexist. All right, well, yeah, I'll just be here alone, again. All right, love you. Bye.
Dead cat in the middle of the road. Yes. Dead cat in the middle of the road. Do you see it? Outside. Outside, right outside. Who ran over the dead cat in the middle of the road, huh? Look.
Who's there? Hello?
It's alive. Go get it.
This isn't funny! Hello?
Go get it. It's still alive.
I'm calling the cops!
Cars kill. Cars kill. Family cars kill. Why don't you get a cab?
Hello?
Go where everybody knows your name. Where everybody knows your name.
I'm calling the cops, you hear me? You hear me?
You hear me? Good. Don't forget to put the cat out.
Nice place, huh?
Yeah. I wonder why I've never been here before. You look happy. Is that why we're here?
You ready?
What?
I got it.
What did you get?
Oh, for God's sakes, the raise. I got the raise.
Sweetie, that's great. He told you? He actually told you?
Well, he didn't tell me. Henry, the vice president chairman, he pretty much confirmed it.
That's great. You got the whole thing?
Yeah, $250,000 a year.
Trevor, that's excellent. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. You know what this means for us? This means we pay for the house half the time. We could get out of the Subaru into the Explorer, and we get a top-tier package in Xfinity. 300 channels!
That's excellent.
I'll order the wine. Best in the house.
No, you won't spend it before we get it.
Subarus won't make it home.
Trevor. What?
Didn't you hear me? Subarus won't make it home. Hey, who's watching the kids?
Forgot the wallet again? Trevor. Hello?
Who's watching the kids?
What?
Who's watching the kids?
Mrs. Haypenny, you were there. What's the matter?
Is she okay?
Trevor, what are you asking me?
Is she okay with the kids?
Like, is she trustworthy in what?
She's not gonna do anything to them, is she?
Trevor, what's happened?
Kids are not happy. No, they're not.
Trevor,
Maybe screaming, hold on to the buildings as you move. Oh, what wine? What wine?
Trevor, hello?
Order the wine.
I thought you were ordering the
Order the damn wine!
Trevor, what's going on for God's sakes?
Order the stupid wine. Order the stupid wine. Order the stupid wine!
I first started hearing the voices. Until that night, 2 months. I would hear them twice. One was in the shower, the other time in bed next to Sarah, but I knew that wasn't Sarah. She didn't talk in her sleep. That night, the Subaru caught on fire. It was some electrical stuff or something. I kind of knew about it because the night before I saw smoke coming from the car. It's all I could think about. I was driving that shitty-ass car. We got home, and Mrs. Haypain was there waiting for us. She was upset we kept her up so late. It just didn't make any sense. The next day, at my job. Maggie, any messages?
No, Mr. Hanson, nothing. Just those from yesterday.
Okay, just let me know when my wife calls or I'm in a conference with Mr. Martin. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, thanks. Maggie?
You're wearing the same underwear you wore yesterday. Yup, same underwear.
How do you know?
Apples don't grow on trees. You buy them at the Apple store.
How do you know?
Sarah is spending a good deal of money lately, isn't she?
Don't talk about Sarah!
Did you want something, Mr. Hanson?
Oh, Maggie.
Yes, did you want something? The phone goes.
No, I didn't. No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
You all right, Mr.
Yeah,
Hanson?
yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Then why did you wear the same underwear 2 days in a row?
Trevor, you okay?
Mr. Martin.
What happened? Sit down. You don't look good. Sit down. Trevor, do you hear me? Trevor! Trevor!
He told me to go home. He called Sarah. She came and picked me up. This was a huge string on her. She kept it from the kids. Every time she would approach me, she made sure that I knew she was in front of me before she started talking to me. I started taking sleeping pills. I was unconscious more than I was conscious. It's because I didn't hear those voices in my sleep. Therefore, I took more pills, and more sleep followed. I tried to explain this to Sarah, but she didn't understand. She was afraid I would lash out in front of the kids. That's when I started seeing the psychiatrist. I told him about the voices, how I couldn't concentrate. I told him about my whole childhood. And that's when he told me about schizophrenia. He said it could be caused without any traumatic experience, but as we all know, there's plenty of trauma back when Mommy Dearest. He said it could be medicated, but not all cases. Sarah, she didn't take this well. It's funny. When I first met her, she was afraid she met somebody normal. Our marriage became about the kids. She didn't think it was a good idea for our kids to see their daddy change. Then Mr. Martin, he told me I didn't look well. I was gaining weight. My department was going downhill. 2 weeks later, he escorted me out of the building with 2 armed guards. That night, Sarah was crying. Who's paying the bills? Who's paying the mortgage? Who's raising the kids? That's when I heard the voice again.
Mrs. Kendenwood is watching her 21 Jump Street. Don't bother her, you hear me? Don't bother her.
I didn't leave my house. I was alone again. Sarah had left with her mother. She took the kids with her, and the car. It seemed everybody out there, they wanted something from me. From the car payments, the mortgage, all the bills, and soon, the alimony payments. So why would I want to leave? I was safe here. The world is a dangerous place. Just like Mommy always said.
Trevor, come watch Cheers with me. There's ice cream in the